Facebook Nation, Facebook fans, it's Rock Mill, baby. That's right. Say the word. Impact, impart, and inform. That's right. We're here at the park, Muse Park. We've been running around. Went to Walmart, did some shopping. Boy, shopping with the grandchild, boy, it's an experience. You got to put his hands on everything. But that's the old Judah Riley. Judah Riley, you want to say hello? Say hello, Facebook. Say impact, impart. You hold. Where you going? You got to turn around. You got to look at the camera. Look. Say impact, impart, inform. What's up, Facebook? All right. Hello, Judah Riley, man. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Go ahead. You can go up there. It's a beautiful thing. Man, this is a good time for me and Mr. Judah Riley Miller. Next generation. Legacy lives, baby. Live like legacy because legacy lives. Now here, it's a good thing for me because I'm thinking. I said, look here. I don't have to worry about this young man getting smart with me. And I'm talking about parents in general. Us parents, we've all experienced that. I had a little talk with my daughter today, and I just had to remind her that, you know, I'm 49. I've been 17. You ain't never been 49. Matter of fact, I've been every age you gonna be. So you might just want to kind of take note of what I say and why I say it and how I say it. And I really stay away from parents who are so weak and got these little elementary commentaries. I'm like, well, you know, the child got to learn. You know, y'all so weak. They will learn some things. There are some things they don't have to learn by experience. Some things you can learn by observation. Some things you can learn by information, simply by paying attention to the instructions or the counsel that maybe your parents or your coaches or your teachers give you. So don't open that door so wide that you think that they're supposed to experience everything and then come back to my, well, I had to learn. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. That's it. Actually, my mama told me not to say stupid, but that's stupidity. Stupidity. If you think that your child has to learn everything by experience, I question your love for your child if you're gonna open that door that wide. But nevertheless, I have to worry about this young man being disrespectful. I don't have to worry about looking in my face and lying. And again, I'm talking about young people in general. I'm talking about the students that I work with. I'm talking about even had some experience with my own children, and I have 4. They've never blatantly disrespected me, but they've been disrespectful in some areas, nevertheless, and I think I have too. Well, I know I have with my parents, not blatantly, but I could be a little bit, you know, kind of sly. But nevertheless, never blatant disrespect, never blatant disregard. And so I'm encouraging parents, hold your child accountable, especially the 17-year-olds, the 16-year-olds. They're going to be 18 here pretty soon. Life is going to hold them accountable. Life is not going to make excuses for them. And another big thing, see some young kids, there you go. Another big thing, stop always saying that, well, you know, everybody makes mistakes. That's another little, let me be careful what I say. That's another weak response. That's another weak reason and excuse. Yeah, there are mistakes, but most of these things are not mistakes. They're bad choices. You've contemplated. You've played out this decision that you're about to do. And then when it takes place and all hell hits the roof, you're going to come back and say, well, I was 16, I was 17, I just made a mistake. No, that wasn't a mistake. That was a bad choice. And that choice included a whole lot more people other than yourself. But in you making the choice, you were being selfish. You didn't think about nobody else. But when everything falls apart, everybody else got to come pick you up. We need to be mindful of those choices because they are critical. People say, well, you remember when? Yeah, I do. I do. I remember when, if I made a mistake or made a bad choice, I may have gotten a second and third chance. Our children don't get them. If I got in a fight, me and the person I fought with were probably friends within the next couple of days. These children fight now, and we're going to a funeral. So don't be talking about, well, you remember when. I remember when. Nah, y'all ain't ready for the rest of it, so I'll leave that alone. But nevertheless, train up your children. Talk to them candidly. You don't have to fuss at them all the time. But when you do talk to them, with a sense of urgency and with a sense of concern, they should respect you enough to listen to you. And children, you are accountable. Let me back up. You're not children. You're 16 to 17. You're not a child. You're not a child. And you will be held accountable for your actions. So make sure you're mindful of your actions, understanding that your actions do not only affect you, it affects others and can affect others in a detrimental way. I'm talking about in a big way. So don't burn no bridges. Don't burn no bridges. Don't burn no bridges with your parents, with your grandparents, with your uncles, with your coaches, because those are the people that you're going to have to come to when you make those unnecessary, out of bounds decisions. Because your so-called friends, oh, they're going to leave you hanging. They're going to leave you hanging at the door, baby. You better trust me and your parents and whoever else has said the same thing that I'm saying. They're going to leave you at the door, because I promise you, they don't love you like that. They kind of selfish like you. Watch what I tell you. Look here, it's Rock Mill. We in here, but we out of here. That's Judah Riley. That's the time that I'm gonna have to remember right there. But I'm loving this. He's running, but I still see him. We have some children now that's running, and they get lost. Prayerfully, we get them back. Unfortunately, always we don't. Be mindful of your decisions, baby. You gotta go. Hear what I say. Pay attention. Live like legacy, because legacy lives, baby. Peace.